how to start a balloon business, or at least this is what I will do in the first year if I had to start my balloon business all over again. If I had the experience that I have today, and let's say I'm just moving to a new city, the first thing I will do is I will reach out to event planners and offer my work at no cost so I can start building my portfolio. I will choose event planners for two reasons. The first one is because they usually have a lot more decor going on, so the chances of getting great pictures with a complete setup are a lot higher. And because there is a chance that they will hire me for future projects if they like my work, right? So if I had budget, then I will hire a professional photographer to take pictures of those setups. If there is no budget, I will try to negotiate with the photographer so we could exchange services. Or I will do my best to just take pictures with my phone and just make sure that I edit them properly. The first step only applies if you know you have a great product. If you are completely new in the industry with zero experience, your first step is to come up with an MVP, minimal viable product. And I will highly recommend balloon garlands. You don't need to learn helium or air-filled bouquets or customization to get started. Although I started with balloons with helium balloons, balloon garlands are far way more profitable, so definitely start with that. If you have zero experience, I will highly recommend your first investment to be a balloon coach. And I know this might be hard when you're starting because it is an investment, but the fact that you can know exactly what to buy, the brands, the sizes, where to buy it from, how to make it look professional, how to start marketing your business, how to start getting sales. All of this will cut your learning curve in a fraction than if you were to do it by yourself. It took me well over a year back in 2017 to learn and to actually start getting money. If I can pay for a coach and I can start profiting a lot sooner, I'll take that. I've learned that it takes money to make money, and taking the time to learn by myself at the end, because how long it might take, is a lot more expensive than if I have someone helping me by my side and just guiding me. In terms of the actual materials and tools, I would recommend starting with an inexpensive inflator from, let's say, Amazon. You can spend around $30 to get started. And as you grow, in order to meet the demands of the business, you will upgrade to a more professional and last long inflator. As for balloons, I also recommend that you invest in colors of a project that you have coming up. Or if you just practice at home, you can just buy all white balloons. That's the cheapest color. And if you have a little bit of budget, then you can just try to buy pink and also gold. Those are the most popular colors. I use 40-pound fishing line to tie my balloons, but there are other ways to do it. So with something called 260s, or even with the necks of the balloons. You can check out this video here, and if you want to learn different ways to tie the balloon garlands. For the actual installation, you can use command hooks or different types of tape, like painter's tape or Gorilla tape. That and the knowledge is all you need to get started. And just going back a little bit to the coach. Nowadays, every time that I want to learn a new skill, the first thing I do is to look for a coach. And here are some of the things that I look for when hiring a coach or even buying just an online program. First, I want to make sure that the values and personality of the coach aligns with my values. So I will normally check them out on social media, watch a few of the YouTube videos, read the comments to see what's the sentiment of his existing audience. And then the next thing, I want to make sure this person is getting the results in their own business that I wish for myself. I'm a balloon coach myself, and one of the advantages people like from us compared to other balloon courses is that we are on site every single weekend, and I'm not making anything up. I teach from my own experience, so it adds a level of reliability. And the third thing that's important for me is that the coach is accessible. If I send a message, they are responding to me within a reasonable amount of time. What else do you need to know? Where to buy balloons from, right? Okay, so I'm gonna leave a link in the description section below so you can get a list of balloon suppliers near you. Something else I will recommend is to choose a business name and register your business. You will need a registered business to purchase balloons from majority of the suppliers so you can pay a lower cost. And regarding the name, please make it interesting for your future audience. Something that you're proud of, something that has meaning, like the Colombian singer Maluma. His name is just the first two letters of each member of his family or something like that. We Balloons, for example, came from the slogan, We the North. It was an ad campaign to promote the basketball team from Toronto, the Raptors, and we loved it. We the North, We Balloons. I only had two requirements for my husband. He was the one that was coming up with all these names. I wanted it to be one word, and the word balloons had to be in it. It was so catchy and we both loved it. I will stay away from very long names or balloons by Alex, for example. Nothing wrong with those names or with those people who already have those names, but it's just very common nowadays. The next thing that I will focus on will be practice. Creating a nice design every week or every other week, depending on the scale. When it started back in 2017, I will make one helium balloon every single day. And I will post it on Instagram until I got my first paying client other than my mom. I know it works, so I will do it all over again. I will try to create these displays in commercial spaces in order to get exposure. I will offer displays for special holidays such as Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, Halloween. Basically, any special occasion that stores normally like to decorate for, I will be there. And the last step that I will focus on in my, let's say, first 3 to 6 months is posting my work on Facebook groups at a more affordable price in order to continue to get jobs and continue to build my portfolio and establish some sort of social media presence. After the 6 months, I will work on creating my own style and my portfolio. I will start defining my business goal. Do you want to be like a party city type of business where you're going to sell a higher volume but a lower price, or do you want to sell DIY kits, or do you want to focus on smaller arrangements, or do you prefer to focus on higher end installations? The first 6 months is an opportunity for you to really understand the industry and see which direction you want to go. After you know exactly what you want to achieve, I will work on defining my ideal client. Your DIY kit type of client is not the same client that pays for everything to be done for her and who wants to just get ready and look pretty and just show up for her party. They're two different types of clients. After I've set my business goals and my ideal client, then the next few months will be creating a marketing and social media strategy to start attracting and selling to the clients I want to serve, and work on awareness, positioning the business, growth, profit, scaling, and all of the fun stuff. If you made it this far into this video, you're pretty serious about starting your balloon business. Pray and just follow your gut. This is a very good business to be in. The initial investment of, let's say, I don't know, $2,000, $3,000 is relatively very low compared to other businesses that can generate 6 figures in the first 2 months. There is a lot that you're gonna have to give up. Let me tell you that right now. Social life, out the window. No more weekends for you. Some of your kids' activities, you will not be present. Your family time will be impacted. But in all honesty, it's all worth it. We've been in business for over 6 years now, and we love every minute of everything that we built. We would love to have you inside our program, We Balloon Strive, to help you expedite the results in your journey. If not now, in the near future, but regardless, we will continue to share our experiences with you and support you in any way we can until you're ready. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Like this video and let me know in the comments what other topics you need help with, and we'll do our best to create content around that. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.